I'd like to see fresh start servers for Guild Wars 1. There's too much hoarded wealth on these 20-year-old servers. Yeah, I think something like that would be awesome. Maybe one idea that I had, Bodom, which is similar to what you're saying, is is kind of have like an Iron Man seasons. So you have like kind of like how they do with Diablo, the Diablos, where you have an Iron Man season that starts every year. Year probably is best. Maybe every 8 months or something. Yeah. And so you have an Iron Man badge. You make your new character. You have a totally fresh account every time. And then at the end of the season, that character gets transferred over to your main account, like that. I think that would be cool. I hate seasons in MMOs, but it could work well for you. Yeah, it's definitely been overdone. I mean, like I said, every Diablo has it. But I really think it would be cool in Guild Wars. Glad you got to catch a stream. Uber streams some throughout the week around this time. Started about 2.5 hours ago, and every Sunday as well. So you could hang out, ask questions. Let's go negative. I think Diablo does seasons right because as far as I can tell, it doesn't really affect what you're wanting to do if you don't want to do it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't hate the seasons. And I always participate in Diablo 2 seasons. I'm a big fan of Diablo 2 seasons. Other than seasonal characters, yeah. Even the Diablo 3 seasons are kind of fun sometimes. When I just feel like blowing up the screen. Seasons would have to be at least 3 months to give some sort of realistic shot of people getting GWAMM. At least 3 months. I was thinking a year. 3 months? Every 3 months? I would say at least 8 months would be a good season, Jinx. And then have maybe 2 months off season. It's probably, or not 2 months, 4 months off season. Maybe, yeah, that would work. 4 months off season is kind of long though. Yeah, I hope they do it. How hard are you grinding to get GWAMM? Dude, I mean, I haven't been specifically grinding GWAMM, but I don't have a single GWAMM character. Yeah, for sure. Guild Wars 1 season would have to be much longer than typical ARPG seasons. Yeah, because in ARPG, the goal of ARPG is to get to max level and then just make your character as powerful as possible. The goal of Guild Wars is to get through the content. And playing through the content is going to take a long time no matter what. A year seems too long. The ideal would be the rarity of the seasonal GWAMM. Ah, so Jinx, you're thinking about in terms of GWAMM, then the season needs to be not too short because it needs to be possible to get GWAMM, but not too long because then everyone will get GWAMM. But honestly, if you think about it, Jinx, on a fresh account, how many people can get GWAMM within a year on a fresh account with no wealth at all? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Bodom. Fresh account, you're starting with 0 wealth. Like, think about all of the farming you'll have to do during festivals to get all of the drunk points. And there wouldn't be a lot of people selling them. Uber, shall we publicly commit here and now at the end of 2026? We both have a GWAMM. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm not that far away. On this character, at least. So GWAMM stands for God walking amongst mere mortals. And it means you have... How many do you need? You need like 40? Is it 40 max titles? Or 30? I think it's 30 max titles. Yeah, 30. So a title is something like this. Legendary Survivor. This is a max title. Incorrigible Alehound. This is a max title. So I need what's the math on that? 28. Oh, it's getting late. Uh, okay. I'm laughing because I actually had to do the math. I'm not embarrassed. Hey, I hit Spear Marshal 9. I thought the max for Spear Marshal was 9. It's actually 10, huh? So anyway, if you have 30 max titles, then you are gonna have GWAMM. My actual closest GWAMM character is my assassin, which is kind of interesting because I definitely have more time played on my Mesmer. I've played this character for 278 hours, almost 279 hours. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 7. I have 7 max titles on this character. I think they need a title for the menagerie. They need to add a menagerie title. That should be an account bound one. They need to add an account bound menagerie title. Pet title should be a thing. Guess they don't do it because it would require people to interact with the ranger class. But if it's account bound, it doesn't matter, and you can have ranger as a secondary on every character. So, but yeah, you make a point because it would be the only profession specific title, but yeah, it seems about fine to me, but I don't make games. Well, then a way around that would be every class, every profession should have a profession specific title. I don't know how they would do that, but maybe something like a title to kill every boss in the game and the assassin or something. Whoa, that's a great... See, you guys are coming up with some great ideas. Warrior, tank 1,000,000 damage. See, look at you guys. 10,000 minutes on the 9 forms. Yep. Monk would be heal or prevent 1,000,000 damage, right? Heal 1,000,000 damage or prevent 1,000,000 damage. Paragon. In practice, such titles would not work as most people would just cheat. Most titles now are just cheesed or just bought. I mean, you can get GWAMM purely with wealth, pretty much, if you just buy all the stuff that you need. For sure, want to buy factions full run, please. Yeah, exactly. You have to get the money first. Good point. Yeah, if we're thinking about this in terms of seasons, then it's cool. It's a good idea. Adding new titles causes problems for GWAMM, though. You'd either need to increase the GWAMM requirement or add a new title above GWAMM. That's also a good solution. Add a tier to the GWAMM track. So the GWAMM title is not a max title. It has like prestigiable, so like it starts over. So you can reset all your titles if you want, and then you get GWAMM, like you get multiple GWAMMs on the same character. That could work. Then they would have to get rid of account-wide titles at that point.